Alright guys, today we're going to talk about one of my biggest pet peeves in coaching, and that's people standing in no man's land. Now if you don't know where no man's land is, go to your local park and watch people play tennis, and where they're standing, that's called no man's land. It's the distance between the baseline and the service line. This is called no man's land, or no lady's land, however you want to say it. Okay, the bad thing with standing here is if your opponent hits a ball that's going to go slightly out, you have to make the decision to hit it out of the air or let it go. You always want to, anytime you play any sports, now I'm not an expert on every sport, but any sport I'm going to play, I'm always going to get my feet behind the back line. That way if the ball's coming, I can back up and see if that ball's going to go in or out. For some reason that's lost on people. I think a lot of people like to scoot forwards because they're afraid they can't get to the short ball, but you move a lot faster forwards than you do backpedaling. Another reason I think is we're just, as you know, a lot of doubles players, we're just trained to always go forwards towards the ball. If you watch really good players, they're not always moving forwards for the ball. A lot of times the ball's coming and they're backing up. So that's why you don't want to stand in no man's land. You hit a lot of out balls. You know, I get a lot of people hitting out balls and I'm like, oh, that ball's going out, and they want to argue with me. And it's just crazy. It's crazy that they want to argue with me because I see it all day long, but it is what it is. So it makes you hit a lot of out balls. It makes the ball land at your feet a lot, which is not good. But I do think when you first start playing tennis that you can kind of get away with standing in no man's land because people are not hitting the ball real hard. But then as soon as you start jumping up a level and people start hitting proper shots, there's no way you can stand here against a decent player hitting a quality ball at you. So we're going to talk about some different ways or some different strategies or things that can help you stay out of no man's land. All right, first off, just get yourself into the habit of standing with your feet behind the baseline. All you coaches out there, don't start the drill until everyone's back behind the baseline. You know, I get ready to start a drill and people are like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, oh geez, you're not ready. You got to get yourself back. Okay, so first we want to talk a little bit about when to watch the ball and when to watch his opponent. When the ball's coming towards us, we want to watch the ball. We want to watch the ball as closely as we can. We want to keep his head still, and we want to hit that ball. After we've hit the ball, then we want to look at his opponent. We want to see if the opponent's taking a big swing, whether the strings are open, if they're going to hit spin, if they're stretching, all those things. We can't see any of that if we're watching the ball the whole time. So when the ball's coming to you, you watch the ball. After you hit the ball, you watch your opponent. Now, I'm going to feed two balls. I'm going to feed the ball short, and I'm going to feed the ball deep. And you at home have to call out real loud, whether you think it's going to be short or deep. And if you're paying attention, you'll be able to tell whether it's going to be short or deep before I even hit the ball. So I don't know if you can see this, but I think you can. All right, so short or deep. Remember, you just got to shout it out. Pretty simple stuff. So if you're paying attention and you can see that that person's going to hit the ball deep, then when they hit the ball, you want to start backing up. I think a lot of the times we're not paying attention to the ball until it crosses the net or until it's almost bouncing, and by that time it's too late. Okay, so really watch that ball off your opponent's strings and try and determine whether the ball's going to be deep or whether it's going to be short. And if the ball's deep, back up. Don't go forwards and hit it in no man's land. That's a tough topic for me to talk about, is that. So please like and subscribe to the video. This has been A Touch of Tennis. My name's Adam. I'll see you next time.